Okay, I actually can't leave yet. I gotta check her out.
It's nice that they have all the art this time.
I just... The most striking thing about her, every single time, it's her feet. It's... How do you not see it? I just... it's very peculiar, because only a certain amount of heroes in this game don't wear anything for their feet. The dragons, Corrin especially, and then their kids, and of course Azura, Lollyzura. I'm not missing anybody who's like missing shoes.
I'm pretty sure it's just the Corns and is that it? Oh wait, summer characters sometimes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Summer characters. That makes sense, right? Okay.
Yeah, or they're wearing sandals.
Oh yeah, Adrift Camilla as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Adrift Camilla and I don't know about Makoto. They don't show. I think.
Yeah, Makoto, you can't tell. I mean, it's under her long skirt, but
right.
She reminds me of one of those Vegas girls. With the get up, the head get up, especially.
Oh yeah, no. If I just took a quick glance at it, I could definitely see where you're coming. It has the full aesthetic on that.
Yeah, and of course I love how she looks. Like her hair. I love girls with long hair because it's not very realistic for real girls to have that long hair. Like if you have hair that long, washing it takes forever. Not to mention like, you know, sleeping in it could get really uncomfortable. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think she meant. Yeah.
Anyways, all in all, really good. And the part about her waist, you guys can't see my mouse, but like her waist, like, I don't know, it's just so sexy. Just don't wash your hair that ill.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
I mean, she swims in a lake often, so yeah.
Hey, this is showing off the feet, guys. Come on, you know this. You know this. Yeah. You could see how like well drawn it is in this scene, and the way she's facing. Like she's not. Most of the times when a character faces away, it's to show off their ass. This is to show off the feet.
Yep.
You already know it. Do not give me shit for this. You know it's the truth. It's so clear what the focus is here. Again, her waist is really nice. Unfortunately, I guess we do see her armpits because that is a fetish zone, and
yeah, I gotta make sure to comply with everybody on that.
Yeah. Her pendant is always so striking, and her hair movement. Like I love this. The flow of it is really nice, but she doesn't look like she's dancing. You know, she looks like she's. I'm not even sure. She doesn't look. It looks kind of strange for her to look this way, because. Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of looks like she's in the middle of a dance, but she's really upset. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it's like a freeze frame, but just not quite the right frame, sort of thing.
But I love all the frills on her, like the ribbons moving around, her hair moving around. There's a lot of dynamics.
Yeah, this is a very dynamic image.
Yeah. Lapin says she looks like she's gonna shove a dildo into someone. Lapin, I would hope somebody doesn't shove anything with their arm completely raised up. That might kill somebody.
That actually feels very uncomfortable, so no.
Oh, and then the water effect with the like slight smirk. What is it? This Azura has the looks. You know what I mean? Like her base avatar picture has like she normally with Azura you don't really see that that many emotions. I would say like in the pictures themselves. This one is like pretty expressive, and all the Azuras so far, she doesn't really have like expression.
You should stay away from Azura.
Yeah.
She is clearly a girl as she wears a feather headdress similar to Arba's SMH.
Certainly a little more expression in general.
Yeah.
Which I can definitely appreciate.
And and the special being water, I appreciate over the sparkly lines.
Oh yeah, can always appreciate that in Azura special.
And leave it to Frenzy to link that feather dress hair dress thing to RuneScape player killers. I don't even know anymore. I don't even remember the last time I played RuneScape. Last time, I think I might have been like 13, 12. It's been a long ass time.
I was probably 8.
Yo. Azura's face when you see Garen or Nakos. How do you say it, Legion?
Anankos, I'm pretty sure.
Doing dumb shit. Yep. Yep, she has that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is this expression? She looks so much more mature here. And what is going on? Like,
Why?
literally, everything's getting blown away.
Looks like it's cracking.
Yeah. Okay, I'm saying this now. This is the more mature version of Azura. Her boobs are definitely bigger. I don't... Yeah.
Yeah, the artist definitely put a more mature spin on this one.
Mm-hmm.
See that now.
Well, I like it. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it's not overly lewd, and it keeps in style with everything else, which is like very, very dynamic. You could see like the drift everywhere, everything drifting away. I mean,
yeah.
As a dancer, that makes a lot of sense, right? So.
Right. Definitely it keeps in line with what we've come to expect from Azura's art archetype.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm glad. Like she has fine art. I love the fact that she kept the same artist, same voice actress. I love the fact she's the best support hero in the game. I'm definitely gonna be pulling for her, and I love the fact that she's the hottest hero on this banner.
Yeah, fair.
Unless,
yeah, can dispute air.
Okay, I'm gonna fight you over that.
I'm not disputing it. I'm just saying that people will.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's true.
I completely agree here.
Anyways, that is the newest art for Azura. Valite songstress? What does that even mean?
Yeah. This is a Revelations thing. So there's Nor and Hoshido, which are the overworld kingdoms, and then you get to see it very briefly in Conquest and Birthright. There's Vala, which is that world designed to drift, which is all the floating islands.
Mm-hmm.
And Azura's from Vala, so she's actually Valite, which is why she's the Valite songstress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, Korn and I believe Makoto are also.
Huh. Alright, well.
You'll probably have to play Revelations to understand any of that because.
People have told me not to play Revelations though.
It fixes, it tells everything else that the other two games aren't telling you, but it doesn't do it in such a way that's good. It feels like a fan fiction. It feels like a game.
That's not good when the official story is seen as fan fiction or likened to fan fiction.
Conquest is better than Rev in story. Although I will admit, if you do want a cool final boss, I think that non-coast is substantial.
Alright, well, I will finish Fates. I just want to finish another game before Fates. I think the pressure of finishing Fates is keeping me away from like playing other games that are not like 1 day length anyways.
Yeah. Fates definitely needs to come down at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you're probably not going to touch the other.
Yeah. I think after Conquest I'll just be done with it.
Yeah, like you can look up the other stuff.
Right. The thing is, with Birthright, I have zero interest in the Hoshido side. So
don't bother. Like the only thing that's interesting of note is that Garen turns into a dragon. Got the heroes.
Okay. All right. But yeah, FaZe, I get it. Anyways, that is everything for tonight, guys. Thanks so much for being here. I'm glad we got to check out Azura. I will be pulling for her. I just don't know when. Probably on the last day, just to get as many orbs as we can get. But yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. I know it feels weird to have more than just like 5-6 days.
I know, right? This banner is almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Why? I'm not complaining, but
I wonder if it's a thing that they'll continue doing from now on. Because I've always felt like the legendary banners are a bit too rushed.
The problem is we only have 2 legendary hero spots left after this.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna start a new set.
They could, but they also could just do mythics instead, or like introduce mythic heroes on the legendary banners instead.
You realize if they end this off with 2 more heroes, that guarantees a shit ton of pissed off fans. Because there's no way you can fit in the significant heroes remaining, and I'm pretty sure.
Well, they can also fit them into the mythic. What they're planning with those heroes yet?
Okay, that is a compromise, and I'm not sure people are gonna be okay with that.
Yeah, it's like Well, the mythic, yeah, the part of the problem is that mythic blessings are much more powerful, but they're not as universal as regular ones.
Yeah.
But we do only have 2 spots left, and I have a very high suspicion based on their chart that they're planning on just cutting it off there. They could go back to it. They could do another one, but we'll have to see at this point.
If they do cut it off, it ends off with a question like, what happens in like 2 years from now? You know, obviously in 2 years, Mythic Heroes will be filled out as well.
Yeah. Then what?
Yeah.
Do they recycle from the beginning?
Yeah.
They
or do
could.
they make a third, or do they extend it from that point? Or the chaos option, which is to introduce even more elements.
They could. The only problem is where they're gonna fit them on the UI.
I mean, they could find the room, but it would just I think if they do that, people are just like so done with this game. They're like,
yeah, no, I think at this point they'll either just do the mythics and like recycle, or they'll just start up a new set. I'm not sure which one they're planning on, but if they start a new set, that leaves all potential, and I hope they do that.
and also I already think like some of the new stuff they've introduced is just bullshit. Like anima as an element, I'm like, okay.
Well, to be fair, anima was a tome element.
Yes, it is. You're right about that. I know it's based off of, but it is not natural at all. Have you ever seen it in another game is what I mean. Like Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire, that's basic. You know.
Same with Light and Dark.
Yes, Light and Dark, that's basic. Like, we see that. But then you go into the, like, at this point, if they add more elements, it's just more stuff that people are not going to
they're just going to be more and more nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, anima kind of makes sense because anima is tied to Fire Emblem in some way. It's actually, I believe it has to do with, like, bloodline. What, I forget how it works in the GBA titles.
I know,
but
at this point...
Astra? I have no idea why they did that.
Right. Like, okay, yes. How do... That's the thing. What it comes down to, like, how do we call this elements anymore? Like, it's just going to nonsense.
Right. Like, they look cool, but they're complete nonsense.
Yeah. All right. I hope that's not the case. And I don't even really want to think about 2 years from now. I just want to think about this game in terms of like weeks,
right,
or even months. If I think about this game in terms of years, I think I will just become emo about it.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it in terms of years. Never.
Yeah. But yeah, that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll find somebody to host. And of course, thanks to Legion for being here all this time.
And no problem, man. I'm glad to be here. I hope I educate you all a little bit on the lore and how Legion is the best axe unit.
Yes, absolutely.